Thank you. Introducing my name. My name is Darmadi. I am from Universitas PGRI Madiun. Uh, my article have title Critical Level of Critical and Visual Intelligence of Prospective Mathematics Teacher in Designing STEM-Based Learning. We know one of the necessary skills needed to face the 20th century is the skill and intelligence of critical thinking. And the learning that is deemed appropriate to meet the challenge of the 20th century is STEM-based learning. And from uh, our study in the first is visualization is beneficial in solving problem. And this paper we will discuss the level of critical and visual intelligence of prospective mathematics teacher student in designing STEM-based learning. The research method used is descriptive explorative research method with a qualitative approach, and the subject of this study is prospective student of mathematics teacher mathematics program study at the Universitas PGRI Madiun at semester 5. The data retrieved using task-based interview, source, and time triangulation is used to validate data. And to analyze data, we are using coding, reduction data, exploration, exposure, and categorization so that we can conclusion optimize. The task that we use to get the data is like this. SDN menggunakan 01 conduct STEM-based learning with the main project of creating a school garden. After coordination, available soil is as thrown aside like this. It's there is 4 meter, 4 meter, 4 meter. It's 8 meter and 8 meter on the side. Like this, the throw of the soil that was available to get the garden school. The problem is already established for group to create the garden. Yes, the problem is already established for group to create the garden. There are 4 group of the student to create the garden. You must divide the garden into 4 equal parts and the same shape so that all can accept. Because if they are not the same shape, the student can accept that. And the garden must be equal parts, and it must divided into 4 equal parts and the same shapes so that all can accept. It's the problem that the student must be solving. And the result so that there there were 3 levels of visual critical of prospective mathematics teacher student in designing STEM-based learning. The first level is like this. There are 3% subject or student at the first level. The student at this level do not or have not shown indicator of critical visual thinking. At this level, students are still fixed or focused on mathematical calculation only. The representation of the first level is like this. The students are still fixed or focused on mathematical calculation only. They do not or have not shown indicator of uh, visual thinking because of they must be uh, divided into four equal parts. So they have divided the area gabungan, the area by four. So they have a 12 meter per square, just like that. But they don't have the how this the shape. Okay, at this level, students still fixed or focused on mathematical calculation only. And the second level, student on the second level, there are 84% of the student at this level, at the second level. At the second level, students begin to visually critical think indicators. There are use of visual thinking. But at this level, students have tried to find solution using images, but have not succeeded due to lack of critical and visual intelligence. It is a representation of the subject or student in the second level. They use calculation, okay, visually, okay, but they don't have success to solve the problem. It's two, they divide it like this, but it's not have the same shape on this representation of two. It's for one, two, three, four shape part of shape, but it's not the same shape on this representation. It's two, it's square, but it's not trapezium square. No, so it's not the same shape. The conclusion is okay, but they don't have uh, solving to solve the problem. They don't success. They manage the solve a problem. It's the two. It's I think it is not the same. Okay, it is just for two, but not uh, but then they can find the four shape, the part of the shape that's the same, the area or the shape. Yeah. And the third level, there are 13% student at the third level. And the third level student is thinking critical visual. In this level, students thrive to solving problem that require critical and visual intelligence. Is the problem. They have the representation is like this. They have four equal one, two, three, four, and they have a same area. There are three. Okay, 12. although they not not that, but they have the critical, if they have a same shape, and they will have the same area like this. It's the they reference it like this. I think it's just a reference to them, but they can at the third level. They have a critical visual, thinking critical visually at this level. So we can conclusion that there are three levels of critically and visual intelligence of prospective mathematics teacher student in this learning STEM-based learning. The first level is indicated by the lack or absence of indicator of visual thinking, and the second level is indicated by the lack of student in paying attention to one of two things, just on the visually or just on the calculating, just that. And the third level is indicated by the ability of student to pay attention to all things by visually or the calculation. So we can advise to need to improve skill and intelligent critical thinking student, and need to enrich student mental imagery as a base of visual thinking, and need to practice skill for thinking flexible student so as not to be fixed in routine and formalities. Thank you. I think it's my presentation.